my integrity to ask that I'm a part of a corruption. Had I been a part of the corruption, you Foota will never get the chance to speak because I have the abilities to shut down every voice around Andrew Holness.
What's up, viewers and subscribers? Welcome back to D&D News Media. Now, viewers and subscribers, a bag of things are going, Yeah, man, you have a bishop, man, with big in an organization, The man say, Horace Chang for resign. It's what I say, the man say a joking thing the Prime Minister going with. And say, what day I talk to one of my fellow colleagues them with have a YouTube channel. Yeah, man, everybody's supposed to know JY, Jamaica YouTube channel, Yeah, man, I don't know, and I can check him out too, and him have some nice content over there. It's where I say big up JY and the whole JY family. But yeah, man, I see him and I talk about there, where is the church, how the church so silent, how comes the church now say nothing, I come like God, I listen to what I say, and I say, boy, I true, the church need to say something, and touch the pastor and wake him, So Bishop make him do an interview with the Star. And the man say, Horace Chang need to resign. Yeah, man, and the man now run a joke, man. The man say, Horace Chang needs to resign. The man say, cabinet shuffle, a joke thing. Man say, a joking thing them are going with. You understand? Yeah, man. So, viewers and subscribers, and I have some other things that more have to notify too, Yeah, man, Andre Stevenson, man answer back Foota, Yeah, man, this up Foota back, wicked. Is what I say? So a bag of things are going, Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell. You get what I say? And I'm going to see video of Andre Stevenson. Is what I say? I'm going to watch and see what I go on viewers. But Jano, the bishop I say, Horace Chang need to resign. Comment in the comment section and tell me what you think. You understand me? I'm going to see video here now. And also, Mark Stewart have a message for the Jamaican people. I could jump in right now.
Island right now.
Well, there are several contributing factors that could be done, but the main factor is having more checkpoints in place, and yes, just have more checkpoints in place, and that can reduce crime, because when the corona was in the heat of the corona, they had checkpoints all over, and that actually reduced the crime rate by 12%. So I mean, if they could implement that strategy, have more checkpoints, check in vehicles, search people thoroughly when necessary, that could help reduce crime.
Well, honestly, I don't think they can deal with it, like in the case of stopping it, because for me, I think crime is a business, and it starts from the top of the food chain, which is the government themselves, corruption. So for me, I think they have to do some soul searching and being honest with themselves, and then attacking it from there. But to just come out and stop crime, that's not going to happen.
Government need a real plan, and they really need to execute the plan. And so we see it, they don't have a plan. Everything all over the place. No real enforcement of the laws and things like that. So whole thing does seem like a big joke.
The government alone can't deal with crime. It's an everybody thing. We can't always point finger on either government alone or police alone. It's an everybody thing. But with that being said, the government too have to look back on plans before, improve on the plans them, look back on the laws, because most of our laws are from colonial and they're weak. You understand? And those laws need to be strengthened, because laws can also be a deterrent. You can't have a man find guilty with an illegal firearm and then get 10 years, and then you go concurrent that 10 years with the ammunition, so you only do 8 years. That don't make sense. We have to change our laws up to the time. You understand? Criminals are improving in their strategy how they do things. The government and the people need to do the same. But like I say, it's an everybody thing.
I think that they can roll out more CCTV footage, the closed security camera things that probably would prevent a lot of people from stealing and such, because You know, like a man kind of get discouraged if him look up and see a camera tap on him for say, yo, you know, I say, yeah, take my things, you try for rob or kill me or XYZ. Another option that they also have is to implement like apps or things that people can report things with without having to call 911, because I don't know if you ever call the police, but them take a while for reach if you call them for anything. So, you know, like a little app will say like, hey, yo, take a picture, send a thing to say like, hey, this is what I saw, this is what I reported. So, you know, police can be the better track or can more actively get to the scene.
This might sound a little bit cliche, but the fact that criminals overall don't have the necessary jobs to provide for their family, then that results in them turning to other options, into crime, violence, because what? People have to eat. So I think if he can provide more jobs, I know you're probably wondering that people keep on saying this, but it can work.
I believe he can do that by enforcing a better security measures, have more police in crime-prone areas, and have them enforce rules and regulations.
After the 62 sevens, the anointed one will be put to death, and will have nothing. Lord God, the people of the ruler who will come will destroy the city and the sanctuary. It not look good. The end will come like a flood. War will continue until the end, and the desolation have been decreed. Oh God, have mercy. That's why Daniel went into fasting and begged for mercy, because the koshika ma she did ba 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 shataya ba 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 kataya ma the desolate kotoli ba 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 shotoli be be koshe ma. Why the desolation? It is at hand. There is no turning back. Only those who trust in Mount Zion. The desolation has been decreed. He will confirm a covenant with many for 1 7. In the middle of the sevens, he will put an end to sacrifice and offering. And at the temple, he will set up an abomination that caused desolation until the end that is decreed is poured out on him. It not look good. Now I know why Daniel went into the 21 day to fast and pray, because the desolation.
Can you all tag Foota for me, please? Because I think he needs to be tagged to understand a few things about me. Understanding a few things about me, he'll realize that I'm not one of those people who can be easily swayed. I'm not one of those people that can easily swayed. Yes, Jamaica. When you're gonna say to me, Foota, that this sprat this Pratt, why is it that Foota Hype, I want to make you understand a few things about me. I might acknowledge myself gay, but I'm not living a gay lifestyle. I have a particular preference, but that doesn't mean that I'm living a particular lifestyle. Foota Hype, you don't have my level of intellectual capabilities. For an entertainer, you're brilliant. But if we go down the road of who sounds more factual, argumentation is grounded, Foota Hype, you couldn't beat me in a debate. And the fundamental reason of which I call on you to join the conversation is not to use a platform. Foota Hype, I'm the most trending thing on YouTube and all social media platforms. How is it then that I would need your platform to amplify my voice? I have Wayne Lonesome's platform. I have Jamaican Carlos platform. I have Mountain Massey platform, Virtual Boss platform. But Foota Hype, I chose you to have the conversation with me for the basis that, honorable gentleman, on the basis that you have been speaking for near 3 years about the system of rigidity, the system of corruption, cronyism, the system of capitalism that is capitalism to the detriment of people. That is why. That is why, Foota Hype, you should not even be having a conversation about who is brilliant and who is not, and who want to use whose voice and who want. No, man. Think about it, sir. In advocacy, the more voices are joined, is the more the conversation is solid. It is called joined up approach. So if you, me, Wayne Lonesome, Dr. Jamaica Carlos, Virtual TV, Mountain Massey, comes together on one platform, you would have amplified the voice by numbers. So you're carrying your numbers, you're carrying that number, you're carrying that number, and you're carrying that number. So if you are going to say Foota Hype, which I find it very, I think possibly your level of education don't let you understand how advocacy have the joined up approach. If you want to get rid of a government that is corrupt as the present government, the only way you can do that is through a joined up approach, where teachers, nurses, doctors, police, entertainers, social media influencers, the media, the traditional media is not one that amplifies the voice of the ghetto youth. The little boy's throat was slashed. The little boy's throat was slashed. The young man with Down syndrome's throat was slashed. And at no point has the government come out emphatically, categorically, and say that is enough. Come on, man. You as people must realize that if somebody has joined your conversation, who knows history? Who remembered history when the Roman Empire was to be defeated? How did the Roman Empire stood up? It was the 13th Legion. The 13th Legion, the forgotten people. Yes, I attended Waterford Primary School from grade 3 right up to grade 6. But it is the what? This organization called unity, and that is what saved the Roman Empire. For us to save Jamaica, we need to join forces. Forces in advocacy. That is why it is called the United States, the United Emirates, the United this, the United Kingdom. Because it's not one, not two, not three. It is multiple voices being amplified under one voice. So when you're going to talk about, the Sprat, and don't you ever disrespect me and say to me, I'm a Sprat and I'm a this and that. That is discrimination. That is a hate crime. You must tolerate people as though people tolerate you, even though you bully us. I am one of the very few who respect to say I want to have a conversation with you from the LGBTQ community. How dare you How dare you insult such a man? How dare you? How dare you insult my integrity to ask that I'm a part of a corruption? Had I been a part of the corruption, you Foota hype will never get the chance to speak because I have the abilities to shut down every voice around Andrew Holness. But I've not done that. When I see the skullduggery that they represent, when I see the corruption that they represent, do you think I am satisfied? Do you think I'm satisfied when I see labor rights are hungry, labor rights taken out of their job under a Labour Party government? So I'm going to say to all of you tonight, I am not a part of a conversation about who is better than who and who is the messenger and who is carrying the better message. The message that we need now is sustainability, accountability. Accountability. Accountability.
Viewers and subscribers, you know, comment in the comment section, no man, and tell me what you think. You understand? You hear from Andre Stevenson, and also you hear from the street, you know, the street that talk about crime and thing, you know. You understand? And you hear from Mark Stewart. You see me? I'm done telling already, you know, say Bishop, say Horace Chang need to resign. You see what I say? So I want to think about it. You understand? The interview there at the Star, you can look on Loop News. You understand? In my opinion, I believe saying for resign for true. But comment and let me know what you think. Alright, out.